Lloyd Vehicle Consulting, not sponsored by Lancaster Insurance. Good morning. Today is the 30th of November, and this is part 16 of a slightly Shambolic shuffle around the 2022 NEC Classic Motor Show, sponsored by Lancaster Insurance. So we've been at the event quite a while. This is the third day, and we've got a lot more to cover. We're in hall number 3. I do apologise if I get things wrong, if I trip over, if I crash into a stand, if I generally make a hash of it, if I get interrupted by announcements. I'm afraid that's just the way that it goes on this channel. So here we have a very nice 1935 SS1 airline saloon. This is of course made by SS Cars, formerly Swallow Sidecars, then later SS Jaguar, and finally Jaguar. That is a very nice colour. It's sort of a yellow, like primrose yellow colour. It comes across in videos being like a sort of cream, but that's actually sort of like a yellow colour. Very elegant car. Very nice. Oh, a Daimler 66 Coupe. Yes, please, viewers. 76. This is the poshest version of the XJC, I think they call it, Series 2 that they made. My gosh, it's a manual as well. Viewers. Changing those spark plugs looks a little bit tricky though. That is very nice though, viewers. Sort of more of an olive green really, that it comes across on camera. Oh. 1995 to 1996 Jaguar XJS 4 litre. This could even be a celebration edition actually. It's a very late one. And yes, of course, it has a beige leather interior with wood. I do like a nice beige leather interior, even if it looks a bit more sort of cream on camera. Challenger E-Type Owners Club. Well, that looks quite nice. Is this a it's a replica? That's a replica. That is one amazing replica. Very, very good, viewers. Yes, someone's even put the beige leather interior in. That meets with my approval very, very much. I think I can't believe this is replica. It looks really, really good. I wonder what basis this is. Right, okay, so it's a four-door Rover running gear. So if we look inside and see, so this is an auto. I mean, yeah, you can see some differences if you really look, but I mean, that's pretty good. So here's a really type here. This is a Series 3. Manual with V12. Love this colour view. That's really, really lovely. And it's not a beige leather interior, but that green one. That's tasty. So we've got a Square Wheels Club stand here. Is that some old Ford or something? No, it's an Austin 7. Not very good in my information today, are my viewers? Racing E-Type here. Another similar one. I've seen one of these actually for sale at the auction as well. What year is this? Oh, okay. So they adapted this in 2019 from just like a standard E-Type. 1972 Datsun 240Z, American market one, left-hand drive. I was getting the motorbikes here, so I don't know anything about those, so we'll keep going. On to the next stand, which is a rallying history stand. We've got Toyota Celica GT4, I think these were called. From about 1990, this one. Right, this is actually in the auction. Estimated at about £100,000. No, no, wait a second. Does that say 94? That's right, it's not in 1990, it's in 94. But this plate is from 8990. Yeah, I'm not going mad. There we go. Ooh, a Sapphire Cosworth rally car. Excellent. Yeah, I remember watching the Top Gear Rally Report back in the day about these. Huge light assembly on the front of this one. And then we have a Skoda fabric rally car. Skoda's actually been in rally competition for a really, really long time. I imagine with this one it says there's a sticker from the 1993 Network QROC rally that this would be about a 93's left-hand drive. I think they actually still use the old Skoda OHV engine. Yeah, 1993, can only be that. Interesting. I don't think I've seen a rally Skoda before, well, not for a long time. There's some really rare historic rally cars here. Which one is this? It's a Nissan 240 RS from 1982. I think this is based on a Silvia, but I could be totally wrong about that. And that's a little, that's a little fuel canister there. Interesting. What a Saab with Stig Blomqvist's name on the side of it. That's interesting, yes. So it'd be a 96, I think. Yeah, 96 V4. It's a replica of one which won the RSC Rally in 71, which is 73. Very nice views. And is this an Opel Manta 400 by any chance? It's a very late one because they finished production of these in 1988. And that's an 87, 88 plate. So, could be. Sorry about this thing in the background. Just keep walking past. There we go.
The East African Safari Rally covering Kenya and Uganda.
Amazing. Right, we'll just keep going, viewers. We'll get away from the competing sound source. Ooh, 1965 Hillman Imp that appeared in 8 episodes of Heartbeat and 1 episode of The Royal. And here it is. Just be careful here, viewers. Go. That's a really nice colour. It's a super imp. I think in Man in a Suitcase there was one of this colour as well, a Roots press car. It wasn't a rally prepared one like that, but I think the episode I'm thinking of is called The Bridge. It was filmed in 1966. It's not too far off this. 1978 mini pickup. That's the nicest mini pickup I've seen in a while. It's still got the pressed steel grille on it. Still got the exposed hinges and the house-style door handles and the sliding windows, because they did right until the end of production in 1982. Custom colour on this. Really like style wheels. Low bed cover's nice too. That's have a taste for it, of course. A beige leather interior with wood. It's the sort of thing we like, this. 84 Series 1 Escort RS Turbo. Leslie Ash spec. She had an actually identical one in cat's eyes in the second series of that. 1967 Ford Cortina Mark II 600 GT. That could probably indicate it was owned by Ford UK themselves. That's a sort of registration they used to use EJ, Essex plate. Not even been cleaned from rallying, and that's the way that we like it. 1976 MGB Roadster and Brooklyn Screen. Again, this will have had a chrome bumper conversion on it, because by that time chrome bumper's been discontinued. And a light similar to GTE. I think this is be a 3 litre Essex in this. Yeah, it is. It's a 71. I'm not actually going to say what you want me to say about this, viewers, because I'm not actually allowed to, so I will not. Have a couple of Metro 6R4s here. That's actually got some. It's actually got some number plates on it. It's an 8586 registration. Very similar engine, of course, used in the Jaguar XJ220, but not in the prototype one that we've seen earlier in the show. Just in production XJ220s. That one's got plates as well. 8687 registration. I think we can look in the back of this as well. The back's open. Let's take a look. There's not an awful lot left of the original Metro running gear, is there, viewers? Not a lot at all, but that's just fine. Yeah, we'll skip that and look at this. Ooh, Hillman Hunter rally car. Is this the actual one they used in the London to Sydney rally? No, sorry, Daily Mirror World Cup Rally, London to Mexico City. Possibly, yeah, it's engine tuned by Holby. There we go, yeah, 1970. The car's a little bit older than that, I think, but used in that particular rally. That's brilliant. It's got the Minx headlamps, I think. Or did the Hunter actually, the original ones, have square headlamps? I think they did. I think these are Minx headlamps on this, but it's obviously better. You can fit more of them more easily. Plexiglass windows, and of course a Mark 1 Escort rally car. Again, there's that EV suffix. 1.8 litre 4-cylinder BDA engine. Oh, okay, so it's a 67. It's a really, really early one. Interesting. Mini 1275 GT rally car. This one will be about 71, 72. So it's got the original shell, but it's been modified. Is that a Ford Zephyr by any chance? Yes, it is. Again, Ford fleet registration, HK. So, yeah, about 53, something like that. What on earth is this? It's a Nash Healey. Gosh, I haven't ever seen a Nash Healey views. It was before Donald Healey had his partnership with BMC. Before BMC even existed. Look at that, so about 1950. And then another car from this Daily Mirror World Cup Rally. So that's got actually a Cologne V6 in it. Interesting. VX again, classic Ford press or fleet registration. So this is 1970. So they maybe put the Cologne engine in later or something, because originally this would have an Essex in it, I think. Could be wrong about that, though. Gosh, Unipower stand. Unipower GT, made from about 1965 to 1970. I think prototypes are 65, the road cars, in the production cars would be 1966. So this is a 67. So these have got A-series engines in them. And they're mini light wheels, there we go. Genuine mini light wheels, you can actually see it's got a mini light centre cap on that. This is quite a late one, 69. Engine is not in the front, it's actually in the back. And there we go. It's got Morris branding, this one. Right, Fairthorpe Turner, Rochdale Tornado, Ashley Falcon, EB Historic Specials. It almost has a Rimnick quality to it, doesn't it, viewers? I think Fairthorpe, I know, was... Is this a Fairthorpe Electron Minor? Might be. Let's have a look at this information sheet here. Oh, it is a Fairthorpe Electron. I'm not getting everything incorrect, viewers, for a change. It's been 1960. What's this one? Turner. Kind of looks similar, but it's not quite the same. It's very clean, that one's very clean. With this by any chance, viewers, be a Rochdale Olympic? Why, yes, it is. I didn't do any preparation to this, but genuinely, it's just something I remember from Classic Car magazine many years ago. And what's this one here? Oh, this is the Electron Minor. That's just an Electron. This is the Electron Minor. Okay, it looks quite different, doesn't it, from the other one? What year is it? It's about 59. So it's got a Ford 600 Crossflow engine and a 5-speed gearbox in it. So someone's obviously changed that. The Crossflow engine didn't exist in 1959, so that's a later thing for that. And those vents down there, what are they off? That's on the tip of my tongue. Oh, I can't remember. There's quite a few modifications to it then. Let's take a look at some of these Marcoses. 1970 Marcos 3-litre V6 GT. That looks rather nice. So it'll be Ford Essex engine in there. I wonder which transmission is there? Oh, it's a Ford Type 5 transmission. Okay, but not familiar with those. Try to go past it without crashing into anything. There we go. Ooh, that one looks interesting. It's got a sort of cream interior in it. Let's closer look if we can just get round here. Here we go. There we go. 1969 Marcos V6 GT. 3.1 litre Ford Essex engine. So it was metallic brown with brown corduroy upholstery. Interior reupholstered with offcuts from the leather of the Sultan of Brunei's Rolls Royce. Viewers. That's interesting, isn't it? This Marcos looks a lot later. So it's probably from the 90s, isn't it? Yes, in 1989, I'm almost right. Marcos Mantula. Rover 4-litre V8. I bet that's quick then, viewers. I bet that's quite nippy. See if we can find some nippy MGs on this stand. The Octagon Car Club. Let's try not to demolish any scenery whilst we're here. Is that a TA or a TB? This one's got an information sheet on it. That's helpful. Oh, that's a 34 MGPA. Okay. This one, I don't know. That's even older, I think. Oh, a TD is here. TD Mark 3, so a very late one. Mark 2, sorry. A very late one. Just before the TFs came in. There's a TF 1250 and a TF 1500. It's just a Level 1250 X-Pag engine, I think they call it. That's an interesting colour of the interior there. That hood's very nice too. This one's been stripped back a bit. I don't know what that is. Interesting. Let's keep going on to the Gilburn Owners Club. So we've got some proper sort of small volume classic British makes here today. Oh, it's a very early Gilburn, 61. I think they started around 58, something like that. And this is a 61. What engines in there? It looks suspiciously like an A series. Yes, it is. It's a 948cc A series, similar to the one probably using the Morris Minor 1000 at the time, but obviously a bit more power than that. Let's have a look at this interior. Very nice. Yeah, the gear lever's off something BMC, isn't it? And then this looks like Gilburn Invader. So it's a Mark III estate, 71, but that engine is not the original one at all. It's a 2.5 litre V6 out of the Vauxhall Amiga. Very nice, viewers. VHP about 200. Sensible upgrade. Ooh, another Invader here. This is a late Invader Coupe. That's very nice, isn't it, viewers? 73, yeah, I think 73 was the last year for Gilburn. See here, I've just got original engine? I think so. I think that's the S6 V6 in there. So yeah, built in South Wales. Glass fibre construction. Very, very nice colour this actually. I think it's a Ferrari colour it's on that sheet there. Quite like this series. Yeah, the Mark 1 Escort rear tail lights in this as well. Right, what have we got next? Have we got some Ginettas? Excellent, Ginetta G11. This one's got a 4.7 litre Ford V8 engine in it. Those complete doors off an MGB or something, viewers. Look similar, don't they? Thankfully, someone at the Ginetta Motor Club's been very sensible and put some information sheets up so I don't get completely lost. What's this? Ginetta G16, competition car, to 68. Ginetta G33. Now this is a nice colour, isn't it? It's a 1991. It's got a 3.9 litre Rover V8. Excellent. And a beige leather interior. Ford's Type 9 gearbox, I think. That Ginetta's got Morris Marina door handles, and so is that one. And so is everything. Lots and lots of cars have those. I mean, Lotuses had them too. In fact, there's another car with Morris Marina door handles. Ginetta G21, 1977. It's pretty interesting. Used to have a Sunbeam Rapier engine. Wow, okay. Those finished production about the same time, about 1777. No, actually no, but the last ones would have been the Dodge Space Van, which stopped in 83. So, yeah, that's the last 1725. Fitted with a Quaife differential, excellent. Okay, so it's a G15. It's a 73. It was rebuilt about 10 years ago. Excellent. Let's have a continued look at our cars with Morris Marina door handles and look at this 1979 Lotus Elite S1. That's very nice. Would that happen to be, viewers, a beige leather interior with wood? Fake wood, but less. Do like a nice beige leather interior. Practicality there, the hatchback, although that load lip's a bit on the high side, never mind. You'd forgive it for being a car that looks like this. Same engine, I think, as the Jensen Healey from memory. Is that an Excel, viewers? Yes, it is. It's an 84 Class Excel. I think later they just called the Excel. Quite smart looking, isn't it? Here's a later Excel. This is 1990. Mileage 194,000. Just means it's still a Lotus Type 912 engine in this. A family car in daily use. Please feel free to touch. Okay, I will then. Let's have a look at the interior. Yeah, you could probably fit the children inside the back if they're very short legs. Someone's put a USB thing in the dash and off-market radio. Excellent. Still got the Morris Marina door handles. Right. Ooh, more Lotus action here. I think you have to call it the Talbot Sunbeam Lotus. I'm so tempted to call it a Lotus Sunbeam, but that's not right. So I'll have to remind myself not to do that. So this is an earlier one. So about 1980. And then, of course, when the Sunbeam was facelifted, they had these sort of flush headlamps, like this. That's a very late one, it'll be in 82. I think they finished production actually in 1981, so that'll be a late registration then. Another one, that's a factory plated DU. rather like this one, KKV. Now that's quite interesting. That's an early front end on a late registration. I wonder what's happened to that car. Okay, so yeah, Lotus Sunbeam Owners Club. Very nice views. Some sort of racing cars around here. I don't think about those, to be honest. I think we'll just sort of walk past them. I don't really know anything about them. Let's see what's just around the corner here. Aha! Yeah, there's some stuff we haven't actually filmed here. That's an Alpha 4C, isn't it? Didn't realise you could go racing in an Alpha 4C. Clearly you can. Some interesting headlamps. That looks like a Porsche 968 with... This headlamps have been sealed up. I don't think you can have pop headlamps when you're racing. I think that's what it is. And a Volvo S60 as well. What year would this be? Oh right, it's a 2000. It was one of the ones used to try to break a record at Millbrook. That's interesting. Excellent. The NSX Club. So we've got a later one here, and then I presume that's an earlier one. So this has not got a pop-up headlamp, so this will be a later car. See if it actually has a date for this one. It's 2003. It's a manual. Yes. Excellent views. And there's the V600 in the back of there with VTEC. Ayrton Senna tribute car. He helped develop the NSX, of course. Ooh, this is an early one. You can tell by these wheels on it. Oh, I love this colour. I didn't realise they came in this colour. That's very, very nice, viewers. That is instantly my favourite NSX colour, and someone's even touched bits in there in this colour as well. That's absolutely superb. Yeah, these are worth a lot of money now, viewers. So that's yeah, 91, 92 registration. One of these just sold at the Silverstone auction that's here yesterday for £100,000. So they're very valuable now. So this is the Cannock and District Car Club. Looks like they've been doing some bit of rallying and stuff. 1996 Fiat Cinquecento Sporting. Not driven a Cinquecento, viewers. I've driven a Seicento. Still got that little tiny pedal box, which would be hard for someone like me. And then we've got a Marlook. It's quite a late one. This would be a Polish-built one, won't it? And left-hand drive. So a J, so 91, 92. I think the engine of this was the water-cooled engine by then. Someone who knows about this will be able to tell me, I'm sure. K11 Micro. These are a lot of fun, aren't they? Fun little cars. I have had one of these on the channel, and it was 1 litre like this one. Yeah, it's perfect for little auto tests and things like that. They've got engines that are really, really strong in them, actually. They're very strong engines in these. And I'm sorry, this is even late on. This is the final facelift. This will be post-2000 then. 205 1.6 GTI, 86, 87 registration. Looks like it's been doing some rallying. And then we are in the presence of something very special here. Mark II Ford Cortina. If that's a genuine Lotus one, viewers, it would be worth an absolute fortune. I think they only came in this colour scheme. So yes, not maybe quite as valuable as a Mark I Lotus Cortina, but still very valuable and very lovely. So 68, 69 on the G plate. Is that perhaps a Siva Edwardian, viewers? As the type used in the John Pertwee era of Doctor Who and in some of the specials and things. Is this the actual one? I think it appeared in the first episode of Spearhead from Space, I think. Actually, no, that's not right. The Spearhead from Space is a different car. This one, Doctor Who with Silurian, that's it. So I should have read the information sheet, shouldn't I? this might be one of the ones used on screen. It might not be. It was based on, I think, popular actually these. So there's John Pertwee, there's a Dalek, although that Dalek looks like he's from the Revival series from 2005 and onwards, and there's Tom Baker. Ooh, a Panther J72. I don't think I've ever seen one of these, but this is, I think, the first product of the Panther Motor Company. Based down in Weybridge. Jaguar bits, I think, in this. We've got a beige leather interior in it. Look at this. Oh, we've got the land crab doors, viewers. Oh yes, a more beige leather interior. And this is I think, what do they call these? This is DeVille, that's it. Sorry, this is like a sort of replica of the Bugatti Royale. It's a huge thing, isn't it? That's absolutely enormous. I'm trying to park that. A little bit smaller of the Lima and the Callista. The Lima was, I think, Vauxhall engined, 2.3 slant 4, 108 horsepower. And then this is the continuation of it, the Callista. The Callista, I think, used mainly Ford engines, from what I remember. That's a very late one as well. That's like a sort of 89 or something. 1.6, 2.8, 2.8i, 2.9, and 2.3 Pinto. So there were some made with the Fiat Argenta engine, but this one I imagined probably a Ford engine one. Last ones were made under Sanyong, which is actually true. The last ones were made under Sanyong. Sorry. Panther J99. I've never seen this before. Unfinished Symphony. I wonder if that ever will get finished. Maybe. Right, viewers, I see we have come to the end of this part. Thank you ever so much indeed, once again, for watching part 16 of a slightly shambolic shuffle around the 2022 NEC Classic Motor Show, sponsored by Lancaster Insurance. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, leave a comment below, and we shall see you again soon for more incorrect information. Lloyd Young Consulting stickers, t-shirts and mugs are available by clicking the link to the Google form in the video description below.